Didn't see you there. Welcome back to Retro Reviews. I am your host, the Strange Monkey. It's been quite a while since we've had a retro review. But damn it, enough is enough. It's long overdue. And today, I've got a little something for you guys. Oh yeah, today we're going back in time to 1985. We're going to be talking about The Return of the Living Dead, directed by Dan O'Bannon and starring Clu Gulager, James Karen, Tom Matthews, Miguel A. Nunes Jr., Don Calfa, and Linnea Quigley. And it revolves around a warehouse owner accompanied by his two employees, mortician friend, and a group of teenage punks that deal with the accidental release of a horde of unkillable, brain-hungry zombies onto an unsuspecting town over the 4th of July weekend. Sounds like a blast! So the main character, Freddy, is working at a medical supply warehouse with his, with his employee, Frank. And Frank tries to impress him with all the crazy shit that they've seen in there, and he shows him these military drums, and apparently there are bodies in there. There was toxic chemicals and all this stuff that, it got left behind. Military people screwed some things up, and it got delivered there, and you're not supposed to know about that stuff. And he was telling him that, Night of the Living Dead, they switched a few things up so nobody would get sued, and the results of what happened to these individuals, it's all in that drum barrel and all this stuff. And he tells them the story about it. So they go down there, and there's a corpse in there, several to be exact. And Freddy asks him, "Hey, this stuff is not going to leak." He's like, "No, this is military stuff." And he slaps the barrel, and all hell breaks loose, and there's all this toxic shit, all this toxic gas coming out, and we go from there, and all hell starts to break loose, little by little by little by little. This is a very wild zombie movie, and a fun fact, or not so fun fact, I hated this movie when I first saw it back in the day. Yeah, don't boo me. Don't you boo me, damn it. I didn't know what I was watching. I didn't realize there was gold in front of me. I hated the ending. And maybe, I guess the idea of all these zombies being harder to kill just pissed me off a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But damn it, I love this movie. And, let's see what our guest has to say. Yeah. Angela from Morbid Heart Designs is joining us, but she sent me her part in a VHS tape. So we're going to pop this one in and see what she has to say. Give me one moment.
Hi everyone, Angela of Morbid Heart Designs. Excited to be here to review Return of the Living Dead. Thank you, Strange Monkey, for asking me to be involved in this video. I am happy to be here. I, however, will say I didn't particularly 100% enjoy this movie. And I feel weird because looking at reviews online, this is such a well-loved movie, so I don't know why I hated it as much as I did. It didn't keep my attention. Maybe it was in a bad headspace. I don't know. It had its funny moments, but I also felt like a lot of the nudity that was involved was definitely unnecessary, not needed, which is always kind of a buzzkill to me. I don't care if there's nudity as long as it actually works with the plot and it's not just some excuse to see titties, ass, or a fully naked woman dancing around in a graveyard. That aside, there was a lot of comedy in this entire movie, so it was very much a lighthearted zombie movie. I think the puppetry of it, the practical effects were done really well. The zombies, there were interesting designs and interesting things going on with them. However, they were really hard to kill as zombies. I kind of felt bad for these characters. These zombies were so tough. And if you like gore, then this is definitely a zombie movie for you. There is a lot of gore. It does not disappoint. I don't know if they went into this movie intending for it to be as much of a dark comedy as it was, but it definitely falls more on the dark comedy side in my opinion, despite how much gore and zombies there are. And on that note with the comedy, I think that's where my brain went wrong with it. I really wanted to watch a zombie movie, and I was thinking more of a horror zombie than a comedy zombie movie. So I think I just figured out why I was so disjointed when I watched this movie. So I think I will give it another shot when I'm more in a comedy mood, but sometimes thinking out loud causes you to realize where things have gone wrong. And I think that's where I went wrong. I was not expecting it to be as much of a comedy. And at least I'm honest with my reviews on that. This movie screams 80s. I was made in the 80s, I was produced in the 80s, I take place in the 80s. Screams 80s. If you're up for a ridiculous zombie movie with unnecessary nudity, silly, campy, everything from the 80s, as well as different types of zombies that actually have way too much brains for zombies that you can't kill easily, then this is definitely a movie for you. If you want something that is terrifying, scary, creepy, unsettling, this only has gore to offer you in my opinion and nothing else, so I would skip it. There's my thoughts. It is a pleasure as always to be here on Strange Monkey's channel, and I'll definitely catch you all later.
Okay, very interesting. I guess some people liked this movie and some people didn't. It is what it is. Thank you, Angela. Thank you very much. Now then, I gotta say the practical effects in this movie were just top-notch. Tarman, holy shit, that guy was terrifying. I love it, and I love the idea of this movie being different. In most of these films, zombies are always just after your flesh. They eat whatever they can. They take a chunk out of anything. But in this one, no, that's not what we've got going on here. The zombies are after your brains. It makes them feel better. Because they're dead, they're rotting, and it's such a bizarre direction. Unique. They're harder to kill. You can't just stab them in the head and, once you get the brain, it's over. No. You gotta do a little bit more than that. So our main protagonists are struggling to fight these damn things while they get rescued, but it's a little difficult to do that when paramedics are coming in and these damn guys, they get swallowed up as soon as they get there and shit like that. It's pretty insane. So we've got, your over-the-top warehouse employees, your punks that are just a bunch of jerks. Not all of them, but it's as 80s as it's gonna get. They love to party, especially Trash, one of the main memorable punks, played by Linnea Quigley, and she shows off her dance moves. Yeah, that. But anyway, this movie, man, I think it's one of the best zombie movies of all time. And you should check it out too if you've never seen it before. What are you doing listening to me? Do it now. I hope they never remake Return of the Living Dead. I really hope not. This came out around the time when Day of the Dead came out, and they were some direct competition at the box office. So it's that must have been a pain in the ass for George A. Romero when his third entry came in. So it's you pick and choose, or who knows, maybe some people did a double feature back then. Support your zombie movie. That's how it should be. No fighting here. But anyway, overall, like I said, this is a fun time. I don't know if I can go back in time and tell my younger self that hated this movie, hey, what are you doing? I stop it. This is a great movie. Give it another chance. I won't be giving Return of the Living Dead 3 another chance, though. That movie sucked. And I've said it. You can boo me all you want. I don't care. Never seen part 2. Maybe I'll give that one a chance. But yeah, great cast. Very interesting story. Well directed. And I don't really have any complaints. There's some cheesy moments in this movie. Of course, it's It's 80s comedy horror. What else are you gonna get here? You can't complain about stuff like this. Come on now, it's a zombie movie. You're supposed to have fun with this. But yes, Return of the Living Dead is shamelessly entertaining, and you should check this out. I would like to thank Angela from Morbid Heart Designs. Her channel is massively underrated in my opinion. More people need to check it out, so be sure to subscribe to Angela. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. What's your favorite zombie movie? Have you seen Return of the Living Dead? Are you a fan of it? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms and have yourselves a good fright. Brains. More brains.